Give me Penta! Yo, let's go! We got a Penta kill with Rocket Barrage! That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, yeah! Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be playing with Ruckus's forgotten talent, and that is, of course, Rocket Barrage, the talent that almost nobody played prior to this update, and still doesn't really play prior to this update, because it just doesn't really compete when stacked up against the other two. But something's changed recently that has made Rocket Barrage a lot better, and that is the introduction of the vertical dashes that were previously exclusive to aerial assaults into his base kit. So now Rocket Barrage can comfortably vault up into the sky, and I have prepared a build today that will hopefully be able to enjoy crazy mobility with the dashes, while also generally getting a lot of value out of the missiles too, and we're going to see if it's any good at all. It should be better than Rocket Barrage before this update, but how much better exactly? I have very low hopes for this surpassing Flux Generator or Aerial Assault, but it's worth a try. It's something different. And, yeah, let me show you the build, I guess. I have this. It's called Rocket Dash. It's actually very similar to my aerial heal build right here, except it has ammo on missile launchers, just because it does scale with the amount of people you hit with rockets. And the main benefit of Rocket Barrage is not just the fact that you have a larger area of effect, meaning you can deal more damage. It's also the fact that you can proc Opulence on more people, proc at the ready on more people, and generally because you're hitting more people, you can get more ultimate charge. So yeah, we have Opulence at level 4. This should hopefully give me a lot of healing. It should also proc on Ying's Illusions, which will be fantastic. And yeah, we're going to try it out, and we're going to see just how it feels to play. And the reason I'm playing Onslaught is because I've had a rough time trying to get this video, just to even get a match to record a video for, because, yeah, I tried solo queuing some Siege, and, I'll put some screenshots on the screen right now for you to see. It did not go very well. It was just a miserable match, and so I was like, okay, this clearly isn't a night for me to be playing Siege, at least not solo queue anyways. Let me go try and play some Arcade. And then I remembered that, you know, half the modes in Arcade are not conducive to a Ruckus experience, so I ended up, yeah, I got a team deathmatch. Did not play Ruckus, just try to get it over with as quickly as possible, and we didn't have a healer either, we barely won. It was basically a glorified 1v1 between me and the Drogo's player. We were both trying to see who could farm each other's noobs better. It sounds bad, but that's because it is bad, because the matchmaking was just, yeah, it was like that. So here I am in a regular Onslaught match, and based on the loading screen, it doesn't seem like this is particularly crazy matchmaking either, but it's just what I can get at the moment. It's rough out here for a Paladins YouTuber, okay? And yeah, to be honest, already I'm not noticing that much of a benefit of Rocket Barrage, but part of the issue is, of course, that the enemies are not grouped up enough. That is one of the big issues with Rocket Barrage, besides the fact that it comes with the opportunity cost of Flux or Aerial Assault. It also is a range increase, and while that range increase is certainly good for certain things, there's also a bunch of cases where you throw the rockets out, and, well, you just, you either would have hit the enemies anyways, and so you don't need the range increase, or you still don't hit the enemies anyways, and so the range increase is also pointless. And that is, yeah, I guess in this match, definitely rearing its ugly head. Hey, I guess also another thing I wanted to talk about in regards to the queue thing earlier, is that some people ask, or almost kind of like flame me for mostly playing in a party when I play Paladins. They're like, ugh, Andrew and his toxic 5-stack again, or something akin to that. Ugh, Andrew can't play without his babysitters, I actually heard last night from a random person. And I guess my rebuttal to that is, how can you not play with a party in Paladins right now? How can you choose to solo queue in this game? Because honestly, I hate to say it, my solo queue experience in this game as of recently has been utterly abysmal. I don't know if anyone else is feeling the same way, but it's just not very enjoyable for one reason or another. Either the matchmaking is just awful, and because you don't have a party, you end up with bad teammates on your team, and you know, you can't really control what they do. You can't exactly just force them to start playing good, and so you lose the match and it doesn't feel fun to play. Or, like in the screenshots I showed earlier, you just get toxicity. You get weirdos that are just obnoxious and annoying. And by playing in a party, I can circumvent both those issues. I don't play in a party to abuse toxic comps or anything. Sure, sometimes we play 3 tanks, 2 supports, or something goofy like that, but it's not like I do that on a regular basis. Most of the time, I'm just looking to play with viewers or have fun with friends. And, you know, by playing in a party with those friends, I'm in the presence of good company, which is great, you know, that makes it more enjoyable, but also, I can at least be assured that they're not totally throwing, you know? I don't have a solo tank Ruckus with a solo healer Genos and a random frickin' Betty La Bamba on Fish Market, or some random garbage like that. And it just makes the experience so much better. Like, honestly, if you haven't tried it, if you don't have people to play with, please find some friends to play with. I do have a full Discord of people you can find. That is one good resource you can use among many. Yeah, it really just, it helps so much. And yeah, honestly, it does kind of make me just sad to see that that's kind of the state of things right now. Or like, you know, I used to be able to solo queue just fine, but honestly, like, nowadays, the only time I get a fun solo queue is, ironically enough, in ranked. And, you know, it's not perfect either. It's still solo queuing in ranked, but at least in ranked, I know that most of the time, my teammates are going to pick functional comps and actually be trying, you know? And that's something I can't expect from a casual match. So, ouch. Yeah, it's a very, very awkward situation. Alright, I've maxed out Chronos, and I've done that so I can get as many dashes and missiles as I can. I pretty much always do that with Ruckus. I don't really know what else to buy. I guess I'll buy some Morale Boost. I have not ulted yet. Let me rectify that. Let me actually ult. And let's tune into the game. Hold on. We are losing, actually. That's wild. Let me blast away at Ying real quick. Okay, most of my team is dead. Wow, their Octavia just got a quadra kill. What is up with that? Octavia, can you not? Look at that heal, though. I hit multiple people, and I got a 960 burst heal from Opulence. I absolutely love that card. If you can just pop some missiles in while you're not affected by Cauterize, you know, before the enemies see you, you can get so much value. Also, hold on, coming in here with my own quad. Boom! There's Xin. Give me a Penta. Give me Penta. Yo, let's go! We got a Penta kill with Rocket Barrage! That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, yeah! That is awesome. But yeah, Opulence, it's very fun. Obviously, though, when you're face tanking like this against Octavia, you see how it quickly diminishes in value. So it is a finicky card to use. It's not one I use all the time. I used to use it all the time, but recently, at least when it comes to my main aerial assault builds and Flux Gen builds and stuff, with Flux Gen, obviously, I'll be building for the shield, but then with aerial assaults, I'll go for HP or damage reduction on the dashes, depending on what I'm up against. I think the HP card is generally more efficient for increasing your raw EHP, but the damage reduction obviously mitigates the penalty of having to increase your max health when regards to going up against percent damage like Sky Poison or something. So there is that benefit too. Also, I think a bunch of enemies might have given up. That Xin might be a bot. I don't know. Oh, this is awful. Honestly, I guess since I'm just airing my grievances with Paladins this weekend, with last video and now this video, I might as well say what kind of caused me to come up with such a goofy idea for a video in the first place. You know, playing Rocket Barrage, that's silly. What are you doing? Why are you ulting this dredge? I'm struggling to come up with video ideas. I can make guides, but I don't want to just make a guide every single day, because that would get really repetitive, and I just don't think that's a good practice for content. You know, I want to have a little bit more variety than that. And I've already pretty much exhausted all of this patch's contents. Let's be real, I'm not going to make a video on Victor's recoil change, or Talus's spread change. That's not an interesting video topic. So, apart from those goofy things, I've done everything that's happened this update already, for the most part. And I think I'm just at a point in my Paladins/YouTube career where I've made a video for like almost every single topic. Like I don't remember how many videos I have on the channel right now, but I have at least 1,000. It's quite a lot. I just don't know what more like Paladin stuff I can cover outside of new stuff that they add, or talking about things that I would want to change, but I've already made a lot of videos on topics that, you know, I already wanted to talk about. So, you know, kind of out of ideas there. Or if I just happen to have a really fun and exciting match to watch. But, you know, I don't know. I guess I've just been unlucky with the past, you know, couple weeks of streams, because I just haven't had much to pull from there either. So, yeah, like, it feels weird, especially because I still feel like we're relatively early into the patch, and I'm already just, like, I'm drained of ideas. I think it might be a little worse than in times past for updates like these that they've been doing recently, because, you know, in times past, if we had a new champion, that was a lot of content that was generated. Or if we had a new game mode or a new map or something like that, that was a lot of content. But recently, we've had balance patches, and the balance patches have been phenomenal. But, you know, it's not, like, the most riveting stuff to cover for videos on end, if that makes any sense. And so, yeah, I don't know, I'm just, I guess I'm struggling a little bit with video ideas, too, at the moment. So if you have any good video ideas you want to suggest, any builds you want to see, or anything like that, then please let me know in the comments section down below. But, yeah, I guess in the meantime, I will try and keep making do with what we've got. Wow, I got 25 kills. I was not paying that much attention to that match. This was supposed to be a build showcase, AndrewChicken, and you spent the entire time waffling about random stuff. How dare you? Yeah, it was fine for a regular, just random casual match. Would you want to bring out Rocket Barrage in Ranked? No. I didn't get enough value out of it that match to make it a justifiable pick in Ranked, when I could pick Flux Generator instead and get more survivability that way, or just pick Aerial Assault and capitalize on the classic high mobility that Ruckus has already had. Most of the time, I was shooting rockets at people who I already would have hit the rockets on anyways. There were a couple of times where I hit multiple people that I wouldn't normally have and got value out of Opulence, but it just wasn't enough. And I still would have done this good, if not slightly better, if I picked a different talent for Ruckus. This really just showcases how strong base Ruckus is now, with the vertical dash in his base kit. So, yeah, Ruckus is a fantastic off-tank right now, and you should definitely be playing him if you enjoy him, because he is absolutely just fantastic. But yeah, Rocket Barrage, it still needs something else to make it a competitive option alongside Flux Generator and Aerial Assault. And maybe something they could do is decrease the cooldown of the missiles, or perhaps change it so you have, like, one charge of the missile with a 2-second cooldown, or I don't know. Just do something more engaging with the missiles, or let you spam them more. Turn it into a real barrage, or anything like that. Because as it stands, this is just... it's kind of boring. Aerial Assault is also technically boring. It has the shortest talent description in the game now, but a third dash is a big deal for Ruckus, whereas a little bit of a radius increase on the missile launcher, it's just not that exciting, really. So, yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you liked this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any uploads from me. And, yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.